Oh, hello. I'm back. Yeah, good timing. Am I kind of quiet? No, I'm not. Okay, I'm just being quiet myself. Okie dokie. Here we go. Oh, I didn't pull my curtain over yet. Let me see. I'm gonna have to get my refs out because I can't show you them on the stream. There we go. There we go. And I have the window with them somewhere. I just need to make sure that it's not in the way of everything else and I don't drag it onto the screen. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we should be good. Now we should be fine. Okay. How big is this actually? Let me see how big the background is. Okay, that's just like stream size. I was going to do this larger and then I can resize it down later on, but I will leave this background as it is, and then I have refs on the other screen and the emote set that I'm going to have to use as well. Okay. Figure out a pose, I suppose. That icon guy is so scary. I don't know. I think the emotes are kind of cute. I think the emotes are cute. What are you talking about? Right, I need to put these in a folder so that they are out of the way. Out of the way. Because I just want them for ref. I'm going to have to pick the emotes out later because they are going to go onto part of the design. Later on. They can be a little bit more visible. I just need to get a sitting pose by here, so I'll try and figure out what works and do some sketching. The top half's going to be pretty normal. Well, Luigi Eggman had a kid and it was designed by Tim Burton. I keep getting told that my stuff is kind of Tim Burton-esque, and I don't know what to feel about that. Because I don't think it is. I do like the kind of monochrome stuff. I should draw my clown again. Actually, that would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. That is actually Tim Burton-esque. Maybe the designs, but not the stylization. Okay, let's like a little bit facing that way, I think, and then I'm gonna have to work on this. Let me see if I can move the screen a little bit, actually, because it's kind of bright today. A bit bright today. Don't really know. Hang on. We'll try and scuffle around a bit. Here we go. Hang on. Excuse the crunkly noises, chat. The desk is very old. Very old desk. Crinkle, crinkle. Eating some grapes. Nice. Good choice. Good choice. Okay, hang on. I am making a terrible mess. Let me just restart. I've been drawing really small earlier on in the day. Okay, boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna take a little bit of a cue from the emotes, but not like too much. Not too much. I'm gonna be drawing too big as well, aren't I? I'm drawing too big. Oh, this is the wrong layout. Okay, the wrong layer, grommet. Okay. Let me resize. I'm being stupid. It's still probably stupid. It's going to take me a minute. I just want to mess about with the poses until I can catch flavor. Might be cool to do something with the legs. So it's like that, maybe. I'm drawing a lot of like flowy shapes lately. It's finally warm enough to open the window while I do stuff also. What's that? Does anyone in my background character today? She based off a real person, me and my sister, and I was a way to remember her. My sister got emotional at the design. What kind of story are you doing? We do want the trainers as well, don't we? I wonder if do we want to? Where do we want to arms? I'm not sure where we want to arms. Maybe like that. Or maybe to the sides. Not sure. I think if I had the arms like that, then it's going to pull the shoulders up and it will look weird when it's like cut. It's gonna like sit weird. in a bad way. Blue, but its cats are more Pixar age rated. It follows the man who runs a coffee shop and a cute community around him. Oh, like a slice of life kind of thing. Is it? Maybe I could probably draw like a row here and not have to worry too much. I see them all lined up then, a bit easier. Or I could probably copy paste and just like, whoops, just adjust them. See what I can do. Move the pose around a bit. The top half's got to be pretty much like the same. I can't really mess with that too much. That just wants to be simple. Cozy storybook that sometimes handles big topics in subtle sense, but can be enjoyed by adults and children. I see what you mean. I think Bluey does that pretty well, actually. I think Bluey's really cute. I got told to go and look at that for reference for a project. For like stylization. It's very cute. Very cute. Adorable. I don't know if like one leg up like that would look funny. Sketch it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. That's like more of a comfy. That's more of a comfy set. It would be fun to have a leg kick in on that as well as like an animation if that was separate. Have it like kick up. Louie and Winnie the Pooh and Peter Rabbit. That's cute. I don't think I've read any Oh, completely forgot the name now. Oh my goodness, what's her name? The Peter Rabbit lady. Oh man, completely poo-brained. Completely poo-brained. I haven't read any of her stuff in a long time. I think I've got a few of the books from when I was little. I remember watching a lot of cartoons that they did of the different little animals. I'd have to bring that leg up a bit more like that as well. I guess I could pull the arms down more like that, and then like on the leggy. I think it's difficult to know like where to put the arms. I do think that like just down would be a good option, but I have to be careful of the shoulders so it doesn't look like a consistent shrug when it's cut like that. Or it will look weird. I think that kind of angle looks weird like already. Coffee beans and toe beans. Oh, I see. That's cute. I wish I could talk about my thing, but it's secret. I'm not gonna say anything. That might be like too casual of a set. I don't know about that one. I like to draw weird sitting poses. I don't like drawing boring ones. Oh, let's just merge that down. It's fine. It's not going to cause a problem. It really is. It is the arms, isn't it? It is the arms. And how to simplify those. I could be animating blinks. Blinks. And what happened to the dragon? What do you mean what happened to the dragon? Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't realize that was someone else. I thought it was broken. How are we? I got some Botox. Do you like it? I got my face done at the Botox clinic. How are we? Welcome to the stream. I can probably work on the face also, because the face isn't really going to be something that needs like fighting with in terms of the angle. It's just everything else. How are we? How are we? Don't worry, you look beautiful. Thank you. I need to make a GIF that goes on the top where the eyelashes. It doesn't really have eyelids right now. I don't know if I can add them. But if I can add eyelashes for it to flutter, I think that would be fun. It better look good. It was expensive. I guess like crossing the legs just a little bit like that is good as well. It's like in between. It's like in between those two. Lolly, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are we? I'm trying to have a go at different poses for you. Let me know if you like the look of any of these. I'm trying to get it so that when these split, do you want it so it's like kind of by here, like on the navel, like midline? Because I'm trying to get it so that okay, I was thinking before, if we have the arms like on the bed like that, it's gonna pull the shoulders up. I'm gonna see if I can soften that out. But I think it might look like a shrug when it's cut off, which would be strange. So I guess I've got to keep the knees down too, because that one's like too up. That one's too uppy, I think. Unless you like the look of that one, in which case I can probably try and calm it down. I think like hands in the lap is gonna be the easiest one, just because it's gonna like keep the arms from going too crazy. Done playing some games. I'm here to chill for the night. Ah, comfy. I hope you had fun. But yeah, if you're hanging out in chat, I can probably get more of this done. I appreciate it when people show up when I'm doing the commissions. I can just like go for it then if I've got like active feedback. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking like, you just like that with the hands? It might look a bit daddly if it's like a hand on each leg. That's like more aggressive. Dip for a little bit because it's 11 p.m. and I haven't had dinner yet, but I should be here for most of it. Okay, cool. I think once we like agree on the big stuff, like the pose, once we get that down, I should be able to just like go for it, and get more of the sketch done, and then I can send it over to you. Yeah, is there a preference for how you'd like the legs also? Is this kind of thing okay? I wasn't sure if you wanted something sort of more tucked in like this first one, or something more like this one. Like I say, I think that middle one's a bit much. And then I will tidy them up. Let me have a go of another one and see. I'm gonna go and take something for this cough in a minute as well and see if it can calm down. It's getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves on the stream. How's everyone's projects going? I was too sleepy last night to do any writing. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm weak. I'm weak. I've got to try harder. One on the right is more what I'm thinking. The first one is too proper. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's a bit I don't know. What's the word? Dainty and a ladylike, I suppose. Etiquette school. I was thinking of, yeah, like the one leg and then having it kind of hook behind, like looser like that, and having it hook behind like what I've done. I'm trying to think if that one would want to be lower. Like the knee slightly lower like that. And then the little foot. Too elegant, that's the one. And more casual is better, I think. Do you think this kind of pose is okay then for the legs? Sorry, these are so scruffy as well. I tend to just like make them loose before before I figure it out. Makes them go quicker. I can give it a bit more flow later on as well, so it doesn't look so sort of blocky. I like the crossed over legs. Okay, cool. What can we do with? I think what we can do with the arms, because if we cross them, that might look a bit sort of meh. I think that's like one option to keep the shoulders like sloped rather than up. Or maybe I'll raise it on this one because this one's similar anyway. What can we do? What can we do with those? Do I have stabilization on this? I do. That's a problem. Or actually, could have it like outy and onto the bed like that, so it's sort of more of an angle going outways, but I don't know if that will look funny where it's cropped. Where it's cropped there if you have the like outwards angle. I could try and get them to go more in like a straight line and have them like go backways like that maybe. Let's have, which one was I on that one? Let's see what I was, whoops, not that one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I was trying to go for the eraser, not that one. Dodge. Okay, what if... Could have like one arm down and then onto just over the leg like that. Like foreshorten it a bit. Foreshorten it a bit like that so it kind of hangs over. And then it will just kind of hang down and be ambiguous? Like ambiguous, like you can't draw too much from just having that top bit of the arm for the direction of where the rest of it is going. I think that's what we want, right? So it's just sort of like loose. Shakira, Shakira. Woo, woo. It's always funny when I do things with assets like this and I can like move the layers independently, because a lot of the time I'll have to animate the hair on the top. And it's just like skin color underneath. So I end up like grabbing the layer and moving it, and it's like a toupee flying off. That works too. Okay. What about this one? Maybe this one could be like down that way. That might be like soft, and then just have it by the side on the bed, and it can sort of scoot backwards and then forwards like this. Yeah. Okay, what about something like that? I think that might sit well. I'll have to do a BRB in a second also, but then I will come back and we will redo the pose. Oh my god, yeah. I was doing that with emotes, like animating them. You can just sort of move the mouth and the eyes, make really weird faces. Looks good to me. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of these other ones if we don't need those anymore then, and I'll go with this as the base and we'll start tidying it up. I'll redraw the whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna do that quick BRB and then I will be back to carry on. Yeah, we do have it saved as a file, okay. And then where's the OBS? I've got to like hunch around to see everything now because of the Cinti being in the way. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Ooh, I'm back. Hello? Hello, hello. I'm gonna have to make this screen a bit brighter so as I can see it. Fair warning, if y'all are sitting in a dark room, I'm about to make the canvas very bright. There we go. That's better. Very bright today. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see what that bloop was actually. That might be important. That's okay. It's okay. Okay. Have a zoom in and we'll get to it. I'm gonna sketch in blue. I'm gonna sketch in blue. Go back to this pattern, I think. And then I will resize. Is there a specific like final size you need this for? Do you have like a number for the kind of full figure height like this? Or is it just whatever fits best into the frame, like whatever size it ends up being? Because I will resize it in a second and draw it larger, but then I'll shrink it down later so that it is easier to draw and cleaner and not kind of grainy as I'm working on it. Okay, let's try and fix the proportions a bit because I've made them too chunky. But with whatever size you want, if it's larger, I can always shrink it to fit. I'd probably prefer it just be a little bigger than we need, just in case I set up a new scene sometime. Okie dokie. That's okay. I'll work on it bigger, and then when I save it, I'll figure out like how tall this is in the frame, and see if that's best. Or I can just leave it sort of larger if you want, and then you can smush it around however you want on the screen. Okay. I don't want to make the pose too forward slanting. I think I was kind of doing it forward slanting and the sketchy. I don't want to do that too much. Be careful of it. Shufty that way. Still be going a little bit too like chibi-ish with it. Thinking when it's full body, I will shrink it. I have it as a waist up in the foreground. I'll probably want it a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Do, 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 do. We don't want to be looking too far off to the side either, right? We don't want to mess with that. I think I'm fighting with the proportions and probably squidging them down too much again. BRB, one sec. Okie dokie. Let me start again. This is winding me up. Wind me up. I need to concentrate more. Maybe a less crunchy brush. Here we go. Like a little bit. Let's go like a little bit of a twist here, because I think that's what I'm trying to do, where it's kind of more forward facing on the hips, and then more to the side at the top. I keep squishing the head. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. Fighting the proportions for some reason. That's better. That's more like it. Okay. You're back. Welcome back. What day is it? Wednesday. Wednesday. Oh, I didn't notice the little cat in the window. That's cute. It's cute. Okay. Leggy. Right, I want to get a nice swoop on the leg as well. Oh man, it is ripe outside today. Ooh, it is ripe out in the countryside. I think they've just started spreading like poop on the fields. It's starting to waft in. That time of the year. Okay, do. Try and get some nice curves into the legs. Must be nice. It's pungent. It's not so bad in the summer, but man, when they start doing it in like the autumn and the spring, you know about it. It's nice in the summer though, because there's a lot of like wild garlic. So when it gets really warm, it just smells like garlic, like everywhere where it's growing in the shade. Much nicer than the poop smell that starts wafting on. Sup? Hello, clown. How are we? Hello, clown friend. What's going on today? What is happening? What is happening today? Sleepy. Say I would prefer garlic over poop. Yep. Who was saying the other day? Someone was talking about how if you put garlic on your foot, you can taste it within like half an hour. I don't remember who that was. That makes me think of spiders though, where they taste stuff with their feet. Because if you put like lemon and stuff down, they don't like it. They can taste it with their feet. I don't know how closely related we are to spiders. What you drawing? Commission for Wally in the chat. Commission for Wally in the chat. Gonna make a wawa. A wawa, like my dragon. A little wawa gif. Everyone likes a wawa gif. Okay, I'm gonna extend the foot more, otherwise I think it will look funny. What are you drawing, clown? And you also, chat in general. What are you doing? What are you drawing, chat? What and why? I want to know. I'm nosy. I want to know what's going on. You working? You're gonna zoob later though, right? You're gonna zoob later. Comic zoob. When post zoob updates, Cherry? When are they gonna happen? When are the zoob updates? Yes! When are they? I want my updates. I want my content. I'm hungry. Zoom out a bit. Making the leggy too small. Maybe I should like resize within the frame actually. Oh yeah, okay, that's better. Resize within the frame like that. Feeling sorry for yourself? Oh no. I'm still feeling gross. Clown buddy needs more sleep. Flip. I I try and flip more like that on the leggy? Okay, boop boop. Oh, wrong color. Blue. And then what was I doing with that hand? That was just like downwards, right? Oh, we're going like backwards a bit, yeah. Okay, I see. Oh, did you have a preference for the top, by the way, Lolly, underneath the jacket, or did you want it to be like the ref? No, let's have that kind of like that's too far off to the side. I'll do it like this kind of thing off the side. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, and then the top of the arm rolls one way and the bottom rolls the other. Okay. Just thinking like a crop or something simple and let the jacket be the main focus. Okay, okay. Okay, so leggy. And then I'm going to try and like this one around and we'll soften out the curves that we've got. That. Or maybe a little bit higher up. I might swoop that down too much. And then, yeah, I'll be able to like wrap the kind of shoe shape around there. Like that after. And the big chunky trainers too, right? It's going to be fun cell shading this one because the shading in the ref is like kind of soft as well. I think it will look cute. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to make these bigger now so I can draw them a bit larger, and then where's that face? Where's that face? I want that one. I'll leave these two out of the way. Part of the ref's folder up there, and then I'll fill this space. I'll fill this space, and we can see how everything overlaps then, I think. And then I just want to go into a folder with that. They can go in that folder, and then I will resize it like so I can see everything. And then we can test. I want to make sure that the sit makes sense. Okay, if we go with that kind of size, that, let's see. If I have this pose and oh yeah, that'll like fill a bunch. If you can see the way that it overlaps there, that will fill like a bunch of that. Is that kind of size good? That will like fit into the whole screen like this. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. Cool. Right. So I'll keep it this size from now, and we'll carry on. Might move that hand around a bit as I do more on it. Oh yeah, that works better. That kind of like the hand wraps around the curve there then as well. Would you want a layer of shadow to go underneath it actually to fit so it's sort of more present in the scene? Let me do an example. Like, would you want that kind of thing to go with it for that? So that it doesn't confuse the shading. Like underneath. Because I can always do a layer like that to go under if that would help. Do that, but have it as a separate file. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, because it would only apply to that, but you could have it. You could have it to paste like underneath as its own layer. Okay, where are we? Oh, I'm gonna reduce that some more because I can see what's going on now. Yeah, just remind me about that later on. I'll add it into my notes actually. I've got like notes hanging about. Setting shadow separate layer. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have a go of pasting, not pasting, the jacket. There, whoa, there goes my pen. I caught it. I caught it. Right. Shorts. I can't really see the top of them in that ref. Shorts. Crinkles. Oh, just way too small. I'm gonna go back to the other brush. I go back to that other softer brush because this is really harsh. Do we want a pocket in? To move this screen around again, the sun's getting in. Is there a way to dodge it? Is there a way to dodge it? I see, I can only pull the screen away so far. If I tilt it down more, that might do. See. Sorry, everything's real crunch. I can't see the chat now. I can't see the chat. I'll have to respond to you in a minute. Okay, the varsity jackets are the ones that are like that. They've got like the little round collar, right? Like that kind of thing. And then they roll down. I think that's what they look like. Or I think that's what they are, right? And then they have the lettering at the side. I was looking at a bunch of them before. Try and think about how it's gonna sit. Do we want it like oversized? Oversized and crunchy? Hanging off the shoulders a bit like in the ref. Do you think that will hide too much? Let me see. I should be able to do that. Cozy look of it being kind of an oversized one. Yeah, okay, cool. let me see. So like that kind of thing, like here, and then we want it to bunch up, kind of bunch up around the arms. Try and get this blocky shape with it. Right, I want to get where like that seam is and then roll, 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 roll. And then I'll have to get where the lettering is going to sit as well. Swing that down and around. I don't know if we'll get any. No, you wouldn't really get any of it at the side, would you? So it'll be how it is. Okay, yeah, then we can fit more of the crinkliness by there. Down this way. I think it's going to be a case of one or the other, really. Yeah, it's going to obscure the arms. It's going to obscure the arms a lot to do that. But I can do it if you want. It might be difficult to get the emotes on there as well. I'm trying to kind of pinch it in a bit by here because you could get some like on there, but you'd probably want to squeeze the text on that bit. Main thing I would want is the letter, and the rest I'm not much fussed about. It's just a thought. Yeah, do you want that lettering to be like really clear on there? I could. Let me see if I can like pull this over slightly and get it that way. Okay, I'll warp this quickly and see like how far over I can pull it, and if it starts to look silly. Oh, that's gonna move those too. Okay. Could do that and then have it sort of sit over the leg a little bit more. Like pull it that way and then roll. If that looks better. We could do that kind of thing on that side. Yeah, that works. Okay. Cute throwback to the past commissions. I will see if I can squeeze them in. Maybe have it like around the pocket. Maybe. That might work. That needs to move now because that's where it was the other sort of movement of it before. About the patch, we'll just focus on lettering and then if room the pins. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's the priority, and then everything else is just extras, right? Pull that around that way maybe, and then have it over the leg again like that. That should help it read better, and then you can get a bit of the edge. Bit of the edge with the stripes on it. And then I'll try and get it on this top piece as well, that bit with the stripes, and then it should read more clearly as one of those jackets. So like there, and then with the stripes. And then also on that bit. And then we should have room on this piece to get the letter in like that. And we can tidy it up after because it's like angular lettering. Make sure I'm not messing with the shorts either. And like a crop top, so I cut it off like here or higher up. I'm trying to think about where it's gonna look best cut off. With everything else next to it. It's around the sleeves too, right? Try and get a little crunch on this. I think that all wants to like roll in its own movement like that, yeah, and kind of join up so that they are closer together. Just above where the middle line would be for the waist up. Oh, okay, so above where the middle line would be, like here. Because the waist is there in the middle. I like this pose. Thank you. Oh, I think I know what I'm trying to do here. Okay. Yeah, that one's too like that. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why there's a big crinkle there. Okay. And then crinkle around like that. Do we want the crop top to be like this? It's like falling off in the ref, like the straps are like falling off, or do we want to the straps up here? The straps can be up properly for this. Okie dokie. Are you bothered about the design of it? Do you want like a V kind of shape, or just the round? Hi, how's it going? Bad, thank you. How are we? Hope you're doing good today. Hello, how are we? YouTube and Twitch people, how are we? What's jiggling? Jiggling chat. What are you up to? Actually, the V looks good. Okay. Let's do the V. I will roll that around a bit more as well. There we go. I don't know if it would look good with a edge around it as well, because you've already kind of got that on the jacket. So I guess do you not want to take away from the jacket by making everything else too detailed? If you just want to keep it simple and comfy. Doing fine. I hope you're doing good as well. I am. Thank you. Thank you. What are we drawing, chat? Is anyone else drawing? Going on. Can redo the crinkles on this arm, I think. Fix that. That's a bit more more obvious crinkles like this. Where it's more flowy that way. I'll be careful with that piece too. I don't want to make the shapes too pointy or it's going to look like a different material. Try to keep them sort of rounded, softer. As lightly as possible, and have the jacket be the spotlight. I'm happy with everything else being quite simple. Those are just the two main things I'm looking for. Okie dokie. Good. Is this changing? Is this not? Oh no, it is working. Okay. Not a problem there. Oh no, it's pressure. Okay. Pen pressure. Okie dokie. I think it's pen pressure. What about like pinchy on the shirt, like that kind of thing? Like little crinkly pinchy down the middle. I think that might look cool. I don't know how detailed it wants to be. Do you only draw digitally these days? I do some traditional sometimes, but it's more like sketchbook or like concept stuff for myself, so I don't really post any of it. There's a couple of things on the Patreon where I've posted stuff that I've done in my sketchbook, but I tend to keep that stuff for myself most of the time. It's easier to do digital stuff to show people. Especially for like commissions and things too. One Chibi and Copics for me. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, there's a video on the YouTube now. Yeah, it's on YouTube now. Where I was doing a chibi for Cherry. I've done a few. I did a couple, but there's only the one. There's only the one on YouTube. I only recorded one of them. Never finished anything traditionally, but I do all my sketches, concept studies on paper. Yeah. Started watching Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and I'm doodling fan arts. Ooh, that's fun. Late to the party on that show. I don't think I've seen any of it. I have heard that it's good though. It's a bit of detail they've taken away. Do like a bit of ruching. Okay, where are we with this hand? I want to draw that in. I'm probably going to zoom in and go over a lot of the deets here as well and make sure that they're tweedy. There's some little corners that I think will look good once they are shaded in as well. Oh, any jewelry by the way, or? Oh no. I have been doing some inky stuff with traditional to sort of block out characters in like 3 values. I want to bring it down to 2. I want to bring it down to 2 eventually, so that I get used to inking like just small sketches. But that's quite fun. It's quite fun. But I'm just doing like pencil, ink, and then one value on top of it. You have a think about it. Okay. I'm not drawing that hand in the angle I was trying to, am I? Oh, I see what's going on. More that way. So badly to do Inktober this year. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forget about Inktober. I don't think I've ever done it. I've done like 1 or 2 things for it, but I've not done it proper. Not done it proper. Takes too long. Usually got other stuff on the go. It would be fun to do though. To learn. You guys say those birds outside. It's nice having the window open again. Beep, 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 beep. care about the prompts. Just want to do a drawing in ink every day for October. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've been trying to do like I guess like character sheets, but not just like sketching them repeatedly to figure out what they will congeal into. So that I know, hopefully. Thought you were living near the coast or beach or something because of all the birds in the background in a tropical area. I mean, oh, no, out in the wastes, out in the wastes. That would be cool though. They just get very noisy in the spring. It's that time of year. Talking about parrots and canaries. Oh, was I drawing something with parrots? I remember drawing something with parrots a while ago. I'm gonna bunch that up more towards the bottom. I feel like it should be lower down. I can smell cooking. Someone's cooking and it smells really nice. That's the only trouble having the window open. You can smell people having like barbecues and stuff as soon as the weather gets nice. Smelling tasty. And it's not for me. Hi, Baban. Oh, God. Hello. What's wrong? Poxmox. What's wrong? Are you good? What's wrong? My new model. Do you like it? I've had Botox. I've had work done. Who's my surgeon? There's a question. Who's my surgeon? I've had more work done, Cheyenne. Eternal smile for an eternal beauty. That's me. So that's what I didn't see until I got in. It's me. Going to college to be a doctor. Yeah. Oh, okay, let me go find some refs on big chunky trainers. Big chunky trainers. What tab am I looking for? There is a question. Those pant folds coming in clutch right now. They are. That's why you gotta study. Gotta study, chat. Keep studying. Chunky trainers. Please. Who is this for? This is for Lolly in the chat. Let me find some that are similar to those. They're kind of like platform ones. You want to see what all the little nibblies on them look like? Shape of the foot in the front, chef's kiss. So hard to nail them perfectly. It is. I try and simplify them down to like flippers. I think I've been as excited for art since you did my emotes. Oh, thank you. Love that pose. Thank you. I like wrapping the legs kind of around. I think it's fun. Where best place for reference? Up here? Yes. Aha, there we go. Okay, I will use these as ref. And then modify them as I go. Let me squish that hand a bit more actually. I think that should be like taller that way. Yeah, I'll like foreshorten it a bit more. And I'll go back over this as well. I don't want to leave it as it is. I'm trying to sort of work out the issues. Slippers are a good idea. Okay, so how do we want to block this out? Should we do? I'm gonna have to think about this. I've been drawing like a bunch of really blocky shoes, so I need to not lean too far into that. I like being able to draw the underside of them rolling around. Guy who draws a lot of feet for Christian reasons, I guess. The man nailed the simplifying of feet so perfectly. I guess being a fetishist can help with difficult parts of the body. Yep. A lot of people that draw, like, you know, that kind of art tend to be really good at anatomy. And you know full well why. And that always really annoys me. They're always like way too good at it. But you can tell by the proportions that they draw a lot of the time where the focus is more on the body than it is the face. And the way that they shade, actually, because they make everything very shiny for reasons. Okay, I might be slooping it that way too much, actually. Sloop, sloop. It's like there's certain ways that people draw where you can tell, you can smell it on it. See, makes it really appealing. Yeah. There's one meme where it's like, I want to be good at drawing feet, but not so good that people think that I'm into it. I always think of that. Okay. Trainers are always annoying because they're like a really simple shape compared to the foot. Gotta be honest, not safe for workout is to have some of the best skin rendering I've seen. I'm jealous because I'm afraid of what one has to do to develop that skill, yeah. Yup. I mean, that's the problem. You know what you have to do to develop that skill. You just don't like it. Neither do I. Got a stronger drive than us, they have. Probably getting into too much of the underside of that. Okay, that wants to roll. That wants to roll more, and then it rolls down. Okay. Shade or anything, but I strongly believe some not safe for workouts got this good because they were just so horny they needed to put their ideas down and needed it on paper to goon over it. Yeah. I don't think you're wrong. Oh, do we want socks too? Fortunately, my comic doesn't require that kind of rendering, so I'll just deal with it, yeah. I want to learn about comic book gradients, actually, because those are, like, nice. They seem, when you look at them more, that they shouldn't look as nice as they do, and it really irritates me. Yeah, chuck some socks on. Okay. I try and move this around because I'm getting blinded by the sun. Is it starting? No, it's not starting to go away yet. Okay, the clocks are going to change soon, and then more sunlight again, I guess. Love me some gradients. Love us some gradients. Whoops, no, I don't want to move that. Nope. That wants to be like that angle, I think. They put everything on the table. I have lost YouTube. I've just realized. Where are we? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna try and like do some of the swoops on them, and then they will fill out. And we can put it on the other one too. If I make that too, I think I've made that one too bendy. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go for like that drawing, that angle. I guess you wouldn't see. Yeah, you wouldn't see like quite as much of the underside. So roll it around, the top part. And what did we have? We got a swoop like that. Okay, swoop there. Swoop, and then back, and then around. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that went like up that way. I'm gonna go over the legs a bit too. Bump of the lower leg is too high. The bump of the lower, oh, like this? This is what I was drawing in? It's too high. Oh, what's that? Let me see what that is. Might have to do a BRB. Almost draw it near the knee. The bump? Wait, do you mean like this side piece? Over there? Towards the middle? Near the right shoe. The car? Oh, yeah, do you mean the car? I may have to do something about this sun. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. In my face. Like in playing Vintage Story. Vintage Story? Makes me want to draw too. Do some drawing. Do some drawing, chat. Do some drawing. Go on, do some drawing. I'm gonna do BRB and do something about the sun because it's making me want to scream. I will be back in a minute, chat. Blinding me in the face. I can't see shit. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, I'm back. Hello. Hello, hello. I should do another starting screen, huh? Should do another starting screen. That one's so old now. It was from like 2019 or something. Something a long time ago. Long time ago. And the chunky laces on these, they're comfy. Good morning, hello, how are we? Hello, hello. How are we doing? I'll make the shoes a bit bigger. Chunk them out. Okay, I'll get to the rest of everything. Where am I? And then I'll redo. I'll redo the sketchy, I think. Thinking about that arm there. That wants to like maybe roll more like that. Okay, yeah, I see. And then that kind of flips. Yeah, if that flips around there, that's better. It flips better. Wobbegong without his hat. I don't know what's under there. Oh, have you not? You didn't do a concept of him without a hat. That's funny. I'm trying to think if I've got anyone like that now. Actually, I didn't draw him without the something or other accessories. I don't know. I tend to draw everyone nippy first anyway, so get the structure down. Sure didn't. Well, it's time to find out. Does he have balding? Is he balding? Nothing under there. Tiny brain can dodge. Oh yeah, that's better. Crunchy edges. Ed and Eddie. You don't know what's under the hat. Okay. Am I happier with that now? I think so. We want pockets, actually. Pockets on it. Yeah, squeeze it in like that. Nuggets delivered and not getting any sauce. Oh no, is there no sauce in the house? No. That's tragic, I'm sorry. No nugget sauce. Do they not ask? Do they not ask what sauce you want? Or did they forget? Told them, but they didn't put it in the bag. Aww. Okay, I'm excited to paint these clothing folds. It's going to be fun. Right, where are my rafts? There we go. Carry on this way. Okay, so cheekbones, round chin. How was I simplifying that in the emotes? I see. Okay. The folds look so satisfying. Yay! I'm glad. I think they'll look better when I ink them more heavily as well. Before I go to the last little bit. I'm gonna zoom in more in a minute as well. I want to do like another pass on this before I am happy to do the inking also. Once I get there. Oh, is there a preference for the hairstyle also? That is cursed as fuck. Came here for the feet pics and I see cursed. It has feet. There's a whole rest of that dragon shape that you ain't seen. It exists. You're gonna have to wait though. You have to wait to see the rest of it. I will confirm that it has feet. Cherry drew it with feet, and it was horrible. Also, really bad. Hello, shape. Cherry made the feet worse, so you can thank Cherry. As well. Just wait. Soon. Cherry, edit the podcast, Cherry. Okay, the mouth is gonna be a whole nother thing when I get to doing the edits as well. It's like people's photo refs is beyond me. I was looking at your ArtStation posts. I was in, oh, thank you. I do the art thing where I like stare at people and I have to try not to be rude, but I like do that constantly. I'm like, wow, you have an interesting face. Like you rando in the street, you have an interesting face, but it's not like socially acceptable to be like, hey, can I draw you? People would think that was weird. PNG tuber looks like it pushes instead of peanut butter. Spits chunks when it talks. I was gonna make a really bad joke. I'm not gonna though. You can put the pieces together yourself, chat. As start mentioning dogs and peanut butter, but no. I won't. Eyes are too close together. I must draw you. Yeah, that's the one. The hairstyle, I think down would be best. Yeah, okay, so like similar to the emotes. I think I'm gonna have to readjust the sizings as well. I think this is the hair I was looking at when I was drawing the emotes as well. This, and then we can swing it over the shoulders, would be cute. There we go. And then I'll try and, do I have the right brush for this? I'll do like a soft one. Oh my god, Baban, am I being too nasty? I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. I've got to learn to draw people in public and like be shifty about it. I think that's what I need to figure out how to do. Sunglasses. I don't know how you hide having to like look at the people to draw them. I don't know how you do that. Does anyone know, actually? Does anyone else do that? Hang around in public and draw people? And that hair flip too strong. Okay. Hang around in public? Yeah, yeah. In general, do you go out in public, chat, or no? Are you just done with it? You're just done with people. Yeah, like, you know, some people sit in cafes and like draw the randos that they see to study, or like in the street and do like figure drawing stuff. Some people, but it's probably easier to find videos to do that. Probably public walking videos and stuff. Oh yeah, like live videos of people. Cafes and libraries. Have you done it, Shape? Are you shifty enough to do that? I feel like that's a whole skill on its own, like not being noticed doing that, because if someone spots you, they're going to be like, hey. First of all, that's weird. Second of all, possibly, let me see. Let me see what you're doing. And then, you know, what if it's bad? What if it's bad drawing? What if it's not very good? I think it might look best to have a little bit of hair at the front, like this, but not too much, because it will... I think it's going to start to, like, confuse what's going on with the jacket here. So it might look best to have most of it behind and then just have it maybe go over the top of there. Too many people came up to me, so I was like, nah. See, I've been out and drawn buildings and stuff before, and I've had some people come up and ask me, but that doesn't really bother me. It's not the same as drawing randos. Like the hyperpigmentation meme? I don't think I've seen that one. BRB, okie dokie. Okie dokie. Yeah, you know what? Okay, maybe like a bit down that way so we can see that it's longer. Where the daughter draws the mom, let me find it. Oh. I love those videos actually where people are like, let's draw each other. And then they're always funny. Oh, Cherry, podcast episode idea. Podcast episode, Cherry. And post a link. I don't know. Is it gonna let you post a link, I wonder? If you bloop me it on Twitter, if you bloop me it on, not Twitter, if you bloop me it on Twitch, but in a DM, I will post it in the chat and also have a look at it. Okay, are we winning? Okay. Yeah, I turned links off because otherwise you get the bots spamming. Like what we actually look like and not our sonas. Yeah, I think that would be fun. For like an in-person podcast episode. That would be fun. Send, thank you. I will dunk it in the chat for people. Is it gonna play the audio? Don't play the audio. I'll have to mute for a second to watch it. I will also post in the chat. Oh, is this a long video? Okay, I will dunk it in the chat and take a quick lookie. That's adorable. I've seen that sketch before, actually, but not what it was from. That's adorable. Okay, where was I? I'm gonna have to think about how to do the... I'm gonna have to think about how to split the layers up, but that's sort of not a problem yet. That's more when I get to the... the lines. Start splitting things up. Dead on all fours, isn't it? It's great. Right, I saw memes of like that sketch pasted onto different things, but I didn't know the context. It's funny. I love seeing stuff like that. I love it when people draw. Being 9 and you draw something and your parent starts laughing at you. I'm shocked you didn't know, yeah. Out of the loop, man. Out of the loop. Okay, I'm probably gonna want to like noodle a little bit, like that kind of thing, but that's also like a shading thing. I tend to do the eyelids as like a separate on the top thing as well. So I'll have to look at that. Drew something once and didn't know how to draw booba properly, and my mum started laughing because she thought it looked like the girl only had one booba, and I was so offended. Aww. Oh my god, like how Iraqi draws butts. Like how Iraqi draws the JoJo butts, where it's just like a block. It's just a block like that with shading on it. It's like a flipping block of concrete. It's like attached. I mean, you still do it with Zazzle, right? Because he's only got the one cheek, so you were learning. Mono cheek, that's it. The mono cheek. You only need one. It's not hiding anything. It's not giving up any of its secrets. Singular cheek. I don't want these eyebrows to get out of control. Okay, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. There we go. To adjust them slightly. Now it's on purpose. Set Pepsi down on those cheeks. Don't make comments about the commissioners, please. It's in the rules. Don't do it. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of sketchy just to block the shapes, and then I can do the shading later around that. Talking about the JoJo cheeks. Oh, I see. Okay, okay, that's okay then. You can talk about the JoJo butt cheeks. You know that one meme. That one meme where Joseph's got his like man titties pushed up against the concrete like an anime girl. You need to do that, but with one of the JoJo butts. Yeah, leave my cheeks out of it. Just thinking about JoJo butts. Oh dear. Am I doing okay with the stylization on this one? Also, I wasn't sure if you wanted it a little bit more toony than it is at the moment. Is that my cat? I think that's my cat. Oh, there's someone said something bad. The term barrel-chested, right? I have. Let me see what my cat wants. Hang on. Hang on a second. Smash that save button, chat. Smash that save button. Oh, come in. What? What's wrong? Come here. Come here. Come here, lovely. All right. What? What's wrong? What? Where are you going? You're running away from me. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, okay. Go the other way then. Okay, where are you going? Yes. You being a pest. Come here. Wee. There she is. Ooh. Ooh. See, there's a hole zoomed out for a second. Yep. You see, I may have to adjust other stuff to make it all come together. I think I'm going to have to sort of soften out some of the other shapes and proportions a little bit. I think maybe down a bit here. Like, yeah, okay, that's better. I think I should make the face either a bit more cutesy or like soften out the lines on the rest of everything to make it come together more. How are you, cat? I might have to go and let her out actually because she's been a bit sicky this morning, haven't you, cat? You've been a bit sicky. Do you want to go outside? Yes. Oh, let me move it down. There we go. My poor cat. Oh, my poor cat. No one here to get attention from, is there? No. Okay, I will do a quick BRB, I think. I'm going to have to see what the cat wants, because it's probably not a good idea to have it sat on me for too long. Whoops. Okay, I will be back, chat. Too easy. Yeah, is there anything you want me to adjust on it? I'm not sure, kind of, I'll have a look at it in a minute when I come back. It's kind of what, I could either soften a lot of it or make it more crunchy. Like, both are options. Right, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I had to go and put her out. She wanted to go and sit in the sun. Right. More cutesy. Can you explain what you mean? I can. Okay, so I think the other end of the scale would be the emotes, where the eyes are bigger and the shapes are more simplified. And I think that might work better, so I would just, let me copy paste it. Oh look, okay, there's, yeah, for anyone who wants to see, there's the base underneath, and then the deets on the top. I will copy paste and do the adjustments, and then I can see if it if it helps at all, but I think I would sort of pull the face down a little bit. Like this. Like the proportions are going to be the same pretty much, but I'm just going to squish with a J, like fridge, like squidge it down a little bit so it's more cutesy like this, and maybe make the eyes a bit bigger, sort of closer to that style that you were pointing at in the video of the screens and stuff that I did. Okay, I won't mess with the actual eyeballs because that's going to confuse it, I think. I feel like it needed to sort of simplifying down a little bit. Because, okay, the way that the furniture and everything is sort of more dumpy in the background. It's like dumpy and squidgy. I feel like that sort of would be a better way to lean with the proportions. Just take it like a little bit further away from how close it was getting to being more realistic proportions, basically. Bigger lips are throwing me off a little bit. The rest I love. Okay, I can make those smaller. Is it where I'm like extending the mouth at the side actually as well? But yeah, I can do that. So that was before, and that's the simpler one. So I've just kind of shrunk everything down a little bit so it's like wider. The lips themselves, I think. Okay. Let me squish them down a bit then. Is that better? Yeah, thank you, Baban. Like the one after the simplified one. Okay, good. Good. I thought so. I think I was going a bit too towards realistic on the other one. I'm gonna try and make the eyes like slightly bigger as well, because I feel like that might work better. Let me know if it's bad though. I don't know if that's working. I think we're kind of losing the eye shape if I do that. It's the only problem working with refs. When I see a ref, my brain is like, duplicate it. And I lean too far into it. Lay back down, the mood isn't quite there yet. See you peoples. Peanut butter to your Baban so you can get the chin. Don't get gingivitis. That's a good one. Have a good snooze shape. Half for popping in. Have a good snooze. Okay, I'll do like a little bit of shadow under the chin. Not under the chin, under the chops later on as well, when I get there. Okay, that's definitely better. Right, I'm gonna go over some of the deets and squish them out more where they need to be as well. Around the leg and such. And then I think, well, I've still got the other sketch, so it should be fine. If I don't like the way that it's looking, I can go back. Smooth. Smooth the shapes out, I think. This sketch would give it a bit more of a Cupid's bow if possible at some point. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can bloop that in now. Is that better? What I'm gonna do later as well is I won't be keeping it as like a solid line around the lips because it will look funny, but I will be coloring it so that it softens out. Isn't just like a big chunk. Thank you, no problem. Okay, it might be worth going over and doing that next. Doing that next one now. Do I need that? Do I need that anymore? I'm not sure. I'll reduce it. I'll reduce it by a bit because I don't need to see that very heavily. I trust you, thank you. Okay, let's... I don't know, is there like too much that I need to simplify? I'm not sure, I feel like I'm gonna, if I do like another simplification on some parts, it's gonna look bad. Or it's gonna just fight with me. Okay, I might just keep going on the layer that I already have, and then like erase and go over some go over some bits because I don't think there's too much left to do on it really. It's just like certain pieces that I'm like I could do with a bit more to block the shape. I want that to like peek in maybe. Let me try it. Let me try that peeking in. That was, yeah. Ah. Okay, yeah, and that like reflects the little bit of the bend backwards that I've got in the arm underneath there. That's what I was trying to catch. That's what I was trying to catch and fighting with. Okay. Did you want any jewelry? Actually, that was the other thing. I wanted to loop back too. Thinking a necklace, I'm looking at it. I think it's alright without anything. I don't want to make it too busy. Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good move. Oh, that's gonna want that's gonna want stripes on it like that. Yeah, okay, and then that bit is like folding over there. And then I'll go back over this hand, tidy that. Would it be fun to Patreon stream later? I'm trying to think if I want to, or if there's something else I could be doing. Or I suppose there's always stuff I could be doing. I've just got to decide which is the best one to do. Especially around that area, yeah. I think the hair in that's enough. Okay. That better make the hand too chunky. Ring would be too distracting. I have a plain heart ring, I think. Eyewear that could look cute on that right hand with how it's positioned. Oh, this one. Where does that one go? Because I can put that in. I don't think that would be too distracting. I think that would be fine. Figure out where do I want thumb, like by there? I think that's kind of too far outy if I do that, just like by there. Ring finger on the right hand. Okie dokie. So there, like that. And then I can nibble the details in on that after. Let me see how that looks. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to do like foreshortening on it, so like I don't want the fingers looking donkey, but I don't think they do. Just the foreshortening. Just foreshortening. Do a couple more notes for the shading and that like around here. Not going to want to do too much shading there, am I? No. Right. Getting the right angle with those socks actually, like round. There we go. Okay. Is most of this okay now also? Because if this is okay, how it's looking, then I will go ahead and do the lines and we can start putting those together. Downview the ring on Twitch. You can simplify it however you want, even if it's just a heart. I don't mind. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. And then I want to go back over here and do a bit more on this. Sort it out. Some of it to like roll back in that way and then back out. Yeah. And then it's easier. Yeah, it's easier to catch that bit there then. Good. Okay. Just gotta make sure that those bits are sitting symmetrical too. You struggling? Thank you for subscribing, Lolly. Did I have it? Whoops. I think I had an alert for that, did I? I was messing with alerts the other day. I have one for... I think I have one for when someone follows, you know. But yeah, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I need to set up different animations for them. That would give me an excuse to make more for myself with my strange little dragon. I should have layered this thing when I did it. Can you imagine this thing all up and jiggle? Someone follow to test it, chat. Yeah, do it. Someone test the follow. I didn't realize they had a thing set up in Twitch to be doing that. Because I was looking at putting animated emotes on, because I have that little gnashing dragon. And it was like, oh, check out the alerts to be doing that. So I still don't get how it works, but I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. I don't know. I don't know. I'll get there. Okay, let me see if I can just like warp that around a little bit more, because I wanted it to kind of twist. Oh, it's a dragon? Yeah. Only just. What did you think it was? I'm curious now. What else does it look like? Here, it's supposed to be a Welsh dragon. Oh, that's what it originated from. Anyone followed and refollowed? Where is my alert? I don't know. Twitch is a snake. I don't know why it doesn't work. That's lame. I'm gonna have to poke at it again and figure it out. I guess if it doesn't look like a dragon, I could tell people that it's my fursona and it's supposed to be like fuzzy. Actually fuzzy. You just followed too? Thank you. Some sort of weird owl or something. Oh, it does kind of look like an owl. You're right. Owls are kind of cool. Right. Okay, let's get to be. Let's get to doing the lines. If I saved in a while, let's hit save. An owl with teeth. Owl with teeth. I need to put the tail from it somewhere. That's what I need to like split out and animate. have it in the corner so that that wiggles too. Been watching the last couple of streams with Lolly. I just realised I wasn't following. How rude of me! I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Thank you for lurking also. We like the lurkers. Have I changed my... I have changed the pen pressure. Okay. Careful, careful, careful. How dare? How rude. How dare. Do I want to ink the hair? I might jump around on this one. I think softer colours would look nice with the inking as well, and then I'll have to figure out what is the best way to do the shading with the colours. I'll do it all in this dark colour at first so I can see it, but once I get to playing with the colours, then I will separate. Out here, I send him a link too. Sit here yapping while we watch. That's wholesome. That's so comfy. It's nice watching streams with other people, actually. Like watch party. Stream watch party. Okay, boop boop. I'm gonna keep the sketch for reference when I get to shading these crinkles as well. Because that will be helpful for the shapes, I think. Should find some art streams when we voice chat. We should. We should. Should ask Shape for the Korean artists that are really good, actually. I know Shape has a horde of those to be watching. I don't know what kind of time zone that is either, and if it would be more likely for them to be streaming at those times. Voice chat. Cozy. You're right. Yeah. I won't bother Shape about it. I keep forgetting about the Zoob. I keep forgetting about the Zoob butt crack. Okay. I'm gonna leave the face alone also. I'm gonna leave the face alone for now. I may have to swing back around with some of this line art that I've got at the moment, especially with that hair swoop. I'm trying to think how I might have to separate that to animate the blink underneath. We'll see. Always watch along things. It's very cozy getting to see it come along, and I love how excited she gets. That's cool. I like it when people show up to watch when I'm doing their commissions as well. It's nice. It's like collaborating. when I get the feedback straight away. It's cool. Okay, let me move my screen a little bit. Forgot about the animations. Yeah. But yeah, I'll worry about those later. I don't think they're not gonna affect like the rest of it. But I'll probably like write out a layer plan for those before I start working on them, so that I can figure out what needs to move. Otherwise, I'll have to like redo a bunch, possibly. But easier doing a couple of things and sending an email than wait for a response before you can continue. Yeah. I think I've streamed stuff for people as well before, where it's not stuff that I can do on stream, like NDA things. I'll just sit there and stream for them and chat, which is quite comfy actually. I can like work on things live with people if they've got the time to watch. Zoom meetings, chat. Zoom meeting live stream. Is that bird picking up on the mic? Actually. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, it is. It's really quiet, but it is picking up. Beep, 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 beep. Make a private stream, that's cool. Yeah, private stream. We pay extra for those, chat. That's more like the concept-y kind of stuff, though. Or it is just a nightmare if you're going backwards and forwards in emails. Okay, let me zoom out and see how that looks. See if it's crinkly enough. Yeah. Okay. Thought I could hear it, but it turns out it's the crickets outside my window. They're 100 times louder than they should be. I'm jealous of y'all that have got crickets. We don't get crickets here. It's too cold. We just get the birds and bats. And sheep. And cows occasionally, I hear. Everywhere in Australia. Do you get like frogs as well? Just hanging about. Making noise. Crickets are okay, except when there's just the one. Yeah, if they get in the house. I want to ink. I think I'm going to ink the rest of the coat, and then I know where I'm at with that. Not where I am, but more rural, yeah. Huh. Oh yeah, I see that one. Yeah, that rolls around that way. It's the line I was going to put in. I might go for like a... See what the colours were in the background, actually. That was what I was wanting to pay attention to. I'll check where it's got that slightly brownish tint on it. Because there's not really any... There's not any like lines, but the more distinct ones are leaning into like warm, kind of warm brown or like yellow brown. So I might lean that way with the inks. I think it will look better. It'll blend in nice. Need a bit of a bigger brush. Yeah. Alright, angle to dangle. I think I'm gonna have to rotate the canvas. There we go. I'll draw the bit of the leg first, and then I can go back to it. Is that one gonna be easier to draw like that, actually? Let me see. Bit wobbly. Copy the stabilization. There we go. This tablet screen has got more grip than the other one does. Don't say this often, but I hate drawing. Hate drawing. What happened? What happened? Is it Wabagung's head? What did you do to him? Can you not figure out what to do with what's under his hat? It says general body shape. I got under the hat fine. Oh yeah, he's just round. I'm gonna have an issue like that with one of mine. Chunky may not fit through the doorways. Gonna have to make sure that the environments fit to him rather than the other way around. That's gonna be a fight. I'm not looking forward to that one. Gonna have to figure out how to just how tall and how wide. Okay, let's have like a teeny little bit of by there, because I don't want to overdo the knee at all. That might even be too much, actually. That's probably that's too much. I'm just gonna like a teeny bit by there. The angle makes everything hard. What are you drawing? Or is it the panel you showed me last night? Yeah, do you want to see the whip? I do. I do want to see the whip. I do, I do. What I was talking about the other day, listening to Brandon Sanderson talk again. Talking about how as you write more, you're going to figure out what's going on. That's the only way to figure it out. That's what I'm like, god damn. Just gotta go back to writing. Just gotta go back to going like forward with the writing rather. Go in a straight line. Run to the end and then scoot backwards. I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it because he's right. I want to find out what happens because I don't know yet. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but I don't know right now. Oops. Let me move a little bit in this chair. Oh yeah. It's gonna be time to repot plants soon. Robert Frost says he doesn't know the ending when he starts writing. Interesting. I think I know the ending. I think I do, but you don't know. You never do know. It might change. I don't know. You gotta write it to find out. That's the annoying bit. I'm gonna have to go and I don't know. If it's warm enough, I'm gonna take my laptop and sit in the woods. Climb up into the woods. And sit and be left alone for a while. With nothing else to do but write. Then it will happen. Nothing else to do, I'll get bored. Where's the whip cherry? Where's the content cherry? Where is it? I'm waiting. Bully, bully. Bully, bully, bully. Where is? Where is? I'm gonna link up some of the hair like that, I think. You already forgot you'll send it now. You're getting like me. Please don't get my kind of stupid, please. Forget what's going on constantly. Happens when you multitask. It is. I was doing like 5 different things last night, and it took me like hours to do the first thing I was trying to think of to do. So I just kept jumping around between everything. Okay, do. I want some little bits of shadow like that to fill it out. Don't want to Move the chin. I don't think... I might be able to. Hello again, King Chris. Oh my god, what is that thing? I'm so stretched in the y-axis. Talk about my y-axis like that on stream. Disgusting. Hello. How are we? What's jiggling? Welcome to the stream. Look like one of those freeze frames from SpongeBob today. Thank you. Ooh, that's good. I didn't even think of that. Good. That's what I'm going for. Excellent, excellent. This stream is seeing people's reactions to your new avatar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap them out more, man. Make them worse. I forget how I set up this one to have the reactive wawa. I need to figure it out so that I can test out this one as well. But when I do, I have another frame. I have another frame where it's doing like a laugh. So if I can get that one to work when the mic peaks, that would be very good as well. That's my idea. I drew it and then I don't think I saved it or did anything with it. Let me check what that buzzing was on my phone. I need to see. Not like it's anything important. No. Or is anyone trying to get a hold of me? No. Nope. No, we're good. Okay. Good. Sent a whip. Got a scooter for an appointment. Okie dokie. Let me see. Let me see. Can I show it on stream, Cherry? Oh, here he is. Oh, does he just have a little thing on? I see a bandana. He's got a bandana. Oops, there we go. Nearly dropping my pen. Woo. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the fabric crinkles, I think, and down here. Go and read Cherry's comic chat. It's called The Great Zazzle, and it's on Tapas, the comic website. It's good. Zazzle is like dubiously naked. You can't quite tell. It's good though. It's good shit. Coffee earlier it was Zazzle. So Zazzle from 4 years ago. Aged like custard. Tubby custard. Cherry would be upset about that. Doesn't like the old Zazzle. Cherry is gonna make physical comic books also. Ambiguously nude, that's it, yeah. Like a little pink naked roll mat? Roll mat. Mole rat. He is. He is. It's endearing. No wrinkles though, he's like vacuum sealed in that thing, that suit. Roll mat. My brain's starting to turn off. Cherry left and took the brain cells with her. I sure ain't got them. See the size of the cranium on this thing? There is no room in there for a brain. 90% eyeballs. It's got the thing, like, what are they, bush babies? Is it bush babies where their eyes are so big that they can't actually move them in the sockets? It's got that thing. They're just fixed forward. Predator eyes, facing forward. All eyeballs, that's the one. Nothing but the eyeballs. Like, Lucky Charms, but only the marshmallows. Only the apples. Nothing but. I want to make it worse. I've been trying to figure out how to draw monsters. I should go back to that on the Patreon, actually, because I did one stream where I was doodling them and enjoying myself. But I didn't go back to them. I'm trying to collect references of art that people have done of monsters that make you have that reaction where it's just like, oh, like it sets something off, and I think it's where you almost recognize it, but it's not right. So it's like, where does the uncanny valley trigger? I'm trying to figure out so that I can exploit it. Monsters can't be thought about, they just are. I don't know. It's like, you know how cats are scared of cucumbers? Like, they've got some kind of inbuilt thing that's like, oh, it's a snake. It's like the code, it sets the coding off. That's what you want to do. That dog with the human face. Yeah, the dog with the human face. That's what I'm aiming for. I don't think this side of the face isn't going to be a problem. I'll have to just leave the eyes alone. If you think about it, you have to consider the metaphor and break down the symbolism. I don't know if it's that deep. I think it is just like, what are we programmed to feel, you know, reacting like disgust to? Like dead bodies and stuff, you know? Anatomy that is not quite right. It's like a little bit human, but not quite. Is it like the or the ooh? Listen, I don't know. You try and do one, and then everyone's reaction is sometimes the opposite. I know. You try and do one, and then there's always going to be someone that has the opposite reaction. What is the scariest monster? I don't know. The eyeball guy from Pan's Labyrinth is pretty good. I saw a lot of the concept art for that, actually. It's really cool. And the same guy did all the concept art for the fawn, too. They were neat. Different things freak different people out because it registers a psychological effect. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I think that's more on like a thinky level. I'm thinking about the kind of like involuntary, like disgust that you feel because it's like a survival mechanism. SCP-173. I don't know if I've seen that. I love Pan's Labyrinth. It's one of my favorite movies. I think me too. It's pretty good. I was talking about The Shape of Water with Cherry the other night and all. I didn't realize that was a Del Toro movie. SCP-173. Look at the eyeball guy, and it's a neat design, but I don't see it as scary. No? I think it's the proportions of the face being, like, off. Oh, that thing looks like a peanut. A big old peanut guy. I don't know what's going on with its face. Oh, is it supposed to be like a people face? I can't tell. It's like a little bit Pickle Rick, a little bit Peanut. Everyone thinks it looks like a peanut. I think it's whatever the hell texture they've put on it. It's not an actual face. It's just paint. Painted peanut. Has it got a funny little butt on it? It's got a dumpy. I don't know if I've seen that one before. I probably have. Let me get YouTube back up. There we go. The Shape of Water is so good. I haven't seen it in a long time. I wanna watch it again. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream. I've got a date with my 7 boyfriends, Bradley and Chadley and Brent. Neither of those monsters are... I don't know if that's a typo or a word. Chthonic? I haven't heard that one before. I'm gonna try and get the inks finished. I think that's a good idea because I'm gonna have to look at the face and figure out how to simplify that down and layer it. Chthonic. Oh, wait, like Cthulhu. Oh, I think someone's let my little friend back in. I think somebody's let my little friend back into the house. I might have to go and see her in a minute. I'll let her in here, or she will be upset. My little friend. My little buddy. Poor thing. Oh, I might have to ring the vets for it, actually. Semi-sentient statue that only moves while no one's looking at it. Breaks your neck if you happen to stop looking at it while in the same room. Oh, so like the weeping angels, right? Wow, there she is. What is? What? That's a bad noise, isn't it? What? What's wrong? Tell me. Oh, you've been eating. Come on then. The good girl. The good girl. There we go. I have my little friend. The booze from Mario did it first. Wait, were the Weeping Angels only a thing in the like rebooted Doctor Who in the 2000s? I didn't know if they were a thing before that in Doctor Who or not. Here's my little buddy. Here's my buddy. Are you okay? Oh yeah, the Weeping Angels just kind of like warp, don't they? They don't really move. This thing just slides across the floor. Oh. What's wrong? What's wrong, cat? It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Oh. You okay? I might have to go and sort her out. I'm not sure she wants to be up here with me. I think she might just want something. She might want me to get something for her. Yeah, you don't want to be here, do you, mate? No. No, you want to go somewhere else, don't you? Right, I'm gonna have to do a quick BRB chat. Ahem. Okay, I will be back in a minute. Oh, I'm back. Hello. Fear is that which is happening when you aren't looking. You look at it, pretend not to be dangerous, like fake friend circles you gossip. That specific episode that one guy wrote that everyone says is such a great writer, but every one of his episodes is the same. I have not watched Doctor Who in a long time. I kind of wanted to go and watch the older ones, because I only I don't know. I don't think I watched them for that long when they like rebooted it in the early 2000s, but I remember watching it when it was a thing every week back then. Who was the guy with like the buzz cut? Was it Christopher Eccleston? I remember watching it when he was on it, and maybe David Tennant as well, and then not after that. Once Tumblr started to get obsessed with it. Super Hulog. Back then, yeah. Way back then in what, like 2005 or something? 2004, 5? I don't know. I miss having stuff that was like weekly to watch like that, because you can just sit and binge stuff now instead of there's nothing that everyone sits down to watch anymore. I was talking about that with fam. There's no sort of current through where it's like, oh, you know, you can assume that most people were sitting down watching the same thing on a Saturday night. Doctor Who was made in a lab for teenage girls, I'm convinced. Here's alpha male character with a mysterious past and links to travel. Well, I mean, I don't know. It was supposed to be like for everyone anyway, right? Like widely appealing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch the old stuff and see what I think. See what I think now I am not Babby anymore. No Babby brain anymore. The reboot anyway, I never saw the original, me neither. Like the old stuff. Kind of want to get into Star Trek actually, because I've heard people go off about that for like a long time. internet nerds going off about that for a long time, and it sounds really good. It sounds interesting. I would be into it. That's one of those things where it's a whole rabbit hole there, right? Kind of want something good to chew on when there's a lot of content. A lot of good content. Old stuff. Skip the first 3 seasons of The Next Generation. Oh. Part skippers. Part skippers everywhere, man. Sorry, I've got hiccups now. I was eating biscuits. Fan-made biscuits, and they're really nice. I have a coffee as well. Coffee. Also skipped just about everything made in the past 20 years. Does anyone know any good sci-fi books? Actually, I'm gonna probably read more of that kind of thing. I'm interested. Never really got that much into sci-fi. It would be nice to have stuff that I can just sit and sit and read. Oh yeah, Frankenstein. Yeah, you're right. I'll have to order that in. I'll have to order that in actually. Once I'm done with, or if they have whatever book I've ordered in. I don't know if they have it yet. I'm gonna have to see. I'm on too many books at one go. What is it now? 3 o'clock. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna start watching old Doctor Who. I'm gonna go and start watching old Doctor Who and pretend that it's like 2005 for a little while. That would be comfy. 2005 was 10 years ago. No, it wasn't. Are you saying it feels like it is? You mean 20? Ah, that's terrifying. I don't like that. It's scary. nice coffee. Okay, I'm gonna get to those shoes. Actually, I might like redraw some of the deets to make sure that they're okay. I'm gonna see how it rolls. It is interesting being at the point where you have a concept of what 20 years is like, and like how you can start to see how much changed in 20 years. I was thinking about that too. Love how you drew that jacket. Thank you. Love them clothing folds. I'm excited to. I need to figure out something big that I can render with big old clothing folds like this. Actually, I kind of did it on that DO, but that was a while ago. I could probably do better. Draw some fashion JoJo's. I'm glad you're liking it though. I'm enjoying this. Woo. I'm gonna go and run around in the woods later. I was like convinced I was dying last night because I felt really sick. I was like, oh geez, here we go. I'm okay though. I'm okay, I think. That always annoys me when that happens, like something like that, and you're like, I feel really like unwell. I feel really unwell and bad, but I'm not gonna do anything about it. Goodbye, world. It's like, I'll wait and see how I am tomorrow. If I don't wake up, then yeah. Whatever. It's my time. Yeah. I mean, I was pretty happy. It was pancake day yesterday, so I was full of pancakes. I was full of pancakes. It's just like, you know what? I'm gonna gobble them all. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I had that one time where I fell asleep. I fell asleep in like jeans or like jean shorts. Fell asleep in those and then woke up and could not feel my leg, and I was like, well, I guess that's me. I guess I'm on the way out. But I think I just compressed a nerve. It's just like, oh well. Ah well. It's been a good run. Cutting that one off. Yep. Time to say goodbye to that leg. I think I did that with my hand once as well. Like, I must have slept on it funny and then I couldn't feel it. I was like, oh, jeez. That was scarier though, because I need that. Not so much the legs, but the hands are quite useful. Okay, I'll try and like simplify that one and shrinky it, not shrinky it, foreshorten a bit. It is annoying though, because I know fam have the same habit. Good evening, Baban. Hello, how are we? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? How are we today? Hope the pants went well yesterday. They did, thank you. I can show them at the end of the stream if anyone wants to see the studies I was doing yesterday. I didn't finish the whole sheet. I still have the other 4 unrendered, but I can go back over them. Did that once, slipped weirdly on a leg, and when I stood up, my leg just gave way, like it was paralyzed. Scary at the time, but looking back now, it's amusing to think how dumb it would have looked, yeah. Oh, that's scary, though, if it made you fall over. Kind of wigs me out to think how, I don't know, thin the structures in the body are, to where you can just lie a little bit funny and then boom, can't feel the leg anymore. It's scary. Couldn't do any drawings today, but I did a really solid body study yesterday. That's good. Ooh, what were you studying? Just like anatomy in general? I need to study tall, skinny figures. The catwalk models I need to study. Dum 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 dum. Very nice. Dum 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 dum. Dum, dum. Just a little bit by there. Okay. I think I will do the lettering on the jacket with the color layer. Started doing it yet. With the lines. Turned back torso and how light cubes over the figure. Oh, cool. Yeah, like chunky shadows. I love twisty torsos. So cool. Nice on the legs, I reckon. But I need more torso work. Good. Good, good, good. Right, do I want to side of the face a little bit more? Yeah, I don't want to ink too much in different places because it'll start to get too heavy. I'm thinking about moving the chin, but I can always like pull that later as a separate piece before I start coloring. I'll see. And then neck. Curves. Oh, curves over the figure. Yeah, good job. Good job. Good job. That really helps with looking at the planes, actually. Stuff with like really harsh lighting. Kind of what I've been doing with the pants. With the pants, how I've been drawing those and simplifying it from a bunch of values into 2 of them. That's good for like cell shading study stuff. Just give me that many chins like your pancake stack, that's the one. All slopped on a plate. I forget about that thing. I'm showing that to someone recently. Oh yeah, there was people on the Patreon that had not seen the pancake stack chins, so I had to find it for demonstration. I had to explain myself. Right. Shoes. Shoes. Oh, and some more little details around here, like that I ain't caught yet. Next milestone will be just that, doing high contrast pencil sketches from coloured rough photos. Good move. I'm seeing it for the first time. I gotta make shit like that again. I gotta make stuff like that again. I don't make enough silly things anymore. Not silly enough. I've lost my funny bone. I can't find it. I've misplaced it. I need to figure out what I'm gonna draw. To some funky pants. Oh, I found some nice refs actually, like pose refs with funky suits. Satiny material. I was thinking about drawing those, but it would be just like directly from the reference. I don't usually like doing art where I am like drawing the reference as it is, but like subbing in a character or something. I prefer to like learn from it and then do something from imagination because I can make it wackier then, but I don't know. That might just be me being awkward about it. In like a hindering way. It's not good. It's like not gonna help me learn. Probably just do it. Stop being a weenie. Stop being a weenie and just do the thing. I could hear the peacock before outside going meow, meow. I think they've let it out now. I don't know who owns it. It used to get into the garden and was like really, really loud one year while I was streaming a couple of years ago in the summer. But I think they've fenced it in now. Did find a feather from it last year, like up in the wastes. So it's running around up there, but it's not getting this far over, apparently. If it starts up, you'll probably be able to hear it. Not doing a direct study. The exact same tweaks to details and light and an overall aesthetic of the whole game. Yeah. I like to come up with my own poses because I think it's more fun. It makes me think harder, so I tend to prefer it because I like to harass myself. like if I'm not suffering and regretting my choices of what I wanted to draw, then am I really doing it right? You know. You gotta give yourself something to cry about so that you can you can do the keep crying about it as long as you're drawing thing. Give you something to cry about, chat. 20 hand studies now. 20 painted subsurface scattering paintings of feet now, chat. Joke's on you, I'm already crying. Oh, I'm going to put a little bit more, like, I'm going to put some more grip on these, I think. If you aren't crying about it, you aren't struggling. If you aren't struggling, you aren't growing. If you aren't growing, stagnating. And if you're stagnating, you are dead. That's the rule. That's it. That's the one. Are they like fine? Are they fine like that? I'm trying to think. Is where is like too much detail on the shoes? No, I think that's distracting. I think I'll leave them. I think I'll leave them as they are. And then I'll do the laces separate as well. There we go. And then by here. I might be able to go for a wander and see if they have my book actually. that would be comfy. Okay, yeah, that's better, and then I can put the laces on later. Let's do this one to carry it through. Or I guess if I do something with like a very direct reference, where I'm using like the same pose and stuff. I have to link back to it and be like, okay, this is the one I used. If it's less obvious, I'm kind of like, it's just, you know, I only referenced like the arm or something, or the way that the muscles move. It's kind of too much to cobble together. Okay. Boop, boop. Doop, 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 doop. And then shoot. Okay. That's better. That's better. I am gonna hop off in a minute, and then I'm gonna continue with the face off stream so that I can figure out what layering I need to do. And then I'll come back in color tomorrow. I think that's a good way to do it. And then I'll have my assets, and I'll stream for a bit with the coloring, and then I can hop off and start trying to animate. because I don't think I'll be able to do that on the stream. I made that bit too. Yeah, that's like too curved. It wants to roll that way a bit more. Okay. On stream. On stream? Yeah, I'll do the coloring on stream, but I don't think I can animate it on stream. Tomorrow, like, on stream, but then you answer. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll color on stream and get it to fit in with the background. Then it will be ready to be doing everything else with. Pop in tomorrow too. Might be a little bit after you start, like tonight, but I'll be here, comfy. Cool. I will send you previews of what I have when I'm done with the face and everything as well. I'm probably gonna go and dig for what kind of expressions are gonna look best in the animation, because it doesn't want to be like too cartoony and crazy, switching between them. Okay, right, I think I'm gonna scoot to chat and then I will do more tomorrow. Sounds great. Thank you for coming to the stream. And what's the word? What did I say? Collaborating? Directing. That's the word. Directing. Okay. Been a pleasure hanging out and watching. Yay, thank you. I'm glad everyone is having fun. Okay, I'm gonna scoot chat. Have a good one. Ta-ra.